Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of China Tech, and they are finally here, the i12 TWS. I've been waiting for these for a few weeks and they have finally arrived. These are sort of the upgraded model to a video I did a while ago, the i7s TWS. These were a bit disappointing, to be honest, but these ones might just be the real deal. They are, as far as I'm aware, a lot further along than the i7s. These are a much more premium product, a bit more advanced and a bit more expensive. But let's just jump straight into it and see what's inside. You'll see we have this sort of little plastic inset and then our bag in the middle. Take those out. So here we are. They don't feel the heaviest, they don't feel the lightest either. I'm just going to put them down. And it sounds like we have something else in here. And you can see we've actually got a lightning cord, which means odds are these i12s are going to be charging using that lightning connector. So that is an interesting thing to find out. With that said though, I think all we've got to do now is check these out. So if I just open it up, it's pretty light, a pretty light case. The actual plastic itself, I've never actually had a real pair of AirPods, but the plastic itself feels not bad, but it doesn't feel the best either. Just opening this up. There we go, you can see we've got that magnetic mechanism up there. If I can get them open though, pull one out. There you are. So these are our i12, the actual earbud itself. So if I just put that down, looking around this earbud, this is the right earbud. It looks very similar to an AirPod, but not exactly. You can see it's actually got this little flashing light in there, if you can see. So I think that will be the pairing indicator light. These do look pretty good. They're a pretty good fake, but I do still think there are some areas where you can tell that these are not quite the real deal. So if you look up here, I'm just noticing that there's actually, it's really hard to see, but just these two pieces of plastic where they're connected, yeah, you can see that ridge. That ridge is not what you'd see in a normal AirPod, not the kind of quality you'd get in a normal set of AirPods. Obviously, you know, these cost about $40. Real AirPods cost about $200. So that is what you're losing out on. Oh God, it just spoke to me. So I've just put the left one in my ear, just to quickly sort of describe it to you. It feels actually just a little bit larger than when I have sort of normal earpods in. It just, that slight bit larger. But overall, I think that if earpods fit you, or if, you know, AirPods fit you, then these are pretty much identical in size, you know, just slightly off maybe, but overall they're going to be very similar. So if you just look, just to put them back in the case, you can see they've actually, looks like, I think they are a bit magnetic. They have that little magnetic snap, which is cool to see. I don't think it's quite the snap that you get on some real AirPods, but it is good to see that it's in there. So just before I get them paired up to my phone, where I can give you a quick sort of overview of how they sound, I just want to see this charger. It looks like the lightning port will just plug in on the bottom. Not the best click, but just plug in onto the bottom, and there you go. You just charge them like this, plug them in, and I'll do it now. I've got a battery here. Plug them into the battery, and you can see, is there an indicator? Oh yeah, there we are. You can see there's that little red indicator light showing you that they're charging, and if I disconnect the charger, there you go, you can see it's turned off. So what I might do now is grab my phone, quickly connect these to it, and give you a quick overview of how they actually sound. Alright, so I've connected the i12s to my phone, so you can see I've actually got something playing out of these i12 earbuds. I've got the other one in my ear. If I just hold it up to the mic, you can hear we're getting some decent sound out of it actually. These are only at about half volume and they're already sounding pretty loud, but more importantly, they're actually sounding pretty good as well. Obviously, you know, nothing amazing, but it's not going to blow you away, but it sounds sort of, you know, similar quality to what you get just out of the normal earpods or just a cheap pair of headphones. And you know, for what they are, I think the sound quality is actually really good. You know, it's not the best, but I don't think you'd expect the best either, especially in such a small package. So yeah, overall, I've got to say I'm actually pretty impressed with these i12 earpods. If you'd put them next to a pair of actual AirPods, obviously the AirPods are going to win every time, but for, you know, a quarter of the price or whatever, I think these are actually pretty awesome. And for most people, these are actually probably going to do, you know, a great job. They've actually got these gestures as well, so I can actually do a play and pause gesture. You can see by tapping the side of the earbud, you can actually play and pause as well. It's got all those cool sort of gesture things that the AirPods have as well. You know, they sound pretty well. They connected pretty easily once I sort of figured everything out. And overall, I'd have to say that if you're thinking about, you know, picking up some AirPods, you might want to just consider picking up a pair of these instead. I'll have a link to these in the video description if you want more information, but really, that's just about wrapped up this video. I've just sort of quickly gone over the build, how they look and how they feel, as well as how they sound. So if you want some sort of more in-depth videos, I'll probably do a video where I compare these to the i7s TWS AirPods that I reviewed a while ago, as well as I'll probably have a video on actually, you know, all the different gestures, as well as pairing and charging these earbuds. So if you're interested in seeing those, or just interested in seeing some more China tech, definitely subscribe down below, as well as leave a like on this video. Also, I'd love to hear from you guys what other videos you want to see next, some sort of suggestions, whether you want to see more videos on AirPods like this, or, you know, other cheap China tech. So let me know about that in the comment section, and if you've got any questions on these i12 earpods, leave those in the comment section as well. Apart from that though, thank you for watching another episode of China Tech, and I'll catch you in the next video.